Some consider it to be one of the hardest jobs. You have one take standing in front of a group of strangers and you have to try and make them laugh. For locals Bruce Gray and Ben Bradley, it's a scene that they're trying to cultivate right here in Bakersfield.
From the outside,
I think the word hipster comes from the two sources they derive all their fashion from, which is, of course, hippies.
It doesn't look like much.
And dumpsters.
But inside the Rocket Shop Cafe is a growing comedy scene. After trying stand-up comedy in LA, Bruce Gray and Ben Bradley started Oil City Comedy right here in Bakersfield.
We need something in our backyard. We need to do this here. There's no reason why we can't. So it started cultivating a culture and really try to build something here, and this is what it has turned into.
And what it's turned into is a chance for full-time comics to get some more exposure or newcomers to give stand-up their best shot. One of those newcomers, sweating backstage, is Chris Flail.
I'm still pretty fresh into the comedy world, so before shows like this, I take some time beforehand to read over the set list and make sure you don't forget anything.
But on stage, Chris looked like anything but a green comedian.
Let's get romantic in here, guys. Turn the lights down. Let's tell some secrets to each other now. The idea of just getting up and speaking in front of strangers, and you have to draw an emotion out of them too. You have to make them laugh. So it's not just a lecture, you have to get something out of them. So it's always scary, and it just feels very relieving when you finish, especially when it goes well.
Chris got into comedy late and says he's still a couple years away from even thinking about quitting his day job. But for Chris Cope, who recently appeared on Jimmy Kimmel, tonight provided another chance to get on stage.
People are enthused about stand-up. They're excited to be here, and you got young, eager comics. They bring in a ton of pros from LA. So you just get this melting pot of amazing talent and guys that want to learn.
As for more shows, Grace says nights like tonight are just the beginning.
The number of comedians, the number of quality comedians, number of quality shows, it's just growing every day, really. It's really cool to watch.
If you missed tonight's event and you're interested in attending future shows, there's a show the last Saturday of every month at the Rocket Shop Cafe. Gracie, back to you.
All right, thanks, Stephen.